How did the FANG stocks do as they reported earnings this week? Let's run through the report cards. I want to start first with Facebook. Now, this was a company that had a massive black cloud hanging over it after the Cambridge Analytica data scandal, but it managed to bring in revenues up 49% year on year, and it managed to keep that stickiness of the daily active user number 2. So those were two key points for Facebook, but there were many clouds that still hang over this company, including rising expenditures. It's also got the general data protection regulation here in the EU coming up as well. So those are things that are being flagged up as concerns for investors as potential hits to daily active users. Now, let's move on to Amazon, which reported its first quarter earnings yesterday after the US close, and that was a massive beat of the market. And of course, the key in that was Amazon Web Services, its cloud division, which saw revenues up around 49%. That now accounts for somewhere in the region of 73% of Amazon's total operating profit. And that's a massive business for Amazon, but it also showed massive growth in other areas, including its Prime membership. Now let's move on to Netflix, another one that beat the market, and that has managed to continue to grow its users, not just in the US, but internationally too. And that's something that the market has been cheering, even as expenses continue to expand and balloon as it invests in original content. The market is very closely watching the amount that this company spends, and it could be a risk if those user numbers don't continue to grow. And now the final of the FANG stocks, Alphabet, the parent of Google, again beat the market, but this was a big issue because it continued to show that spending was on the rise, and that was something that the market didn't quite like. And that's why you saw shares after hours, after those earnings, dip as well. A few risks for this business include a dip on the margin as well as upcoming regulations here in the EU. Now, let's quickly move on to how the market reacted to those earnings. And as you can see here, year to date, some of these stocks have a mixed bag. You got Facebook on that end down still, but it has shed some of those losses. It was down 9% before the earnings. And of course, Alphabet nearly in positive territory, but you can see the standout performers there in Netflix, up 63% thanks to the continued growth, and Amazon, of course, continuing to generate massive cash from its cloud services business and other businesses too.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.